Oh, empty jars. I have been emptying jars and combining small jars into big jars of stuff, and any herbs that I haven't used in a while, I'm just tossing. You have no idea how hard this is for me. I've already hauled out one full bag of different jars if they're not canning jars, but I had some really cute ones. But I just got to downsize that little bitty trailer from a house, and having my own herb room I won't have anymore. So I've been putting just setting some other stuff here, like this dried coconut and my Gale's all-purpose seasoning. But yeah, it's I've got a bunch of jars in there on the table I need to seal too, that I've combined all the smaller jars. See, I'm keeping anything that's a canning jar that I have dumped a bunch of these dark jars like this, which I just hate because I love the dark jars like that. I didn't put the year on that, but I think that was last year, 21. Oh yeah. I've just hated doing it, but I've got to. I've kept a few. My sister gave me some cute little jars. I can actually use canning lids on those, so I can dry seal them for herbs. I'll probably keep those 3, and they match too. But this has been really hard. Another thing that's hard is I'm not going to be able to take my apothecary cabinet. Oh, it was so perfect, but I don't have room for it. So I'm slowly going through that and pulling them down and getting rid of things I don't use, and things that I do I'll keep. Things that I'm immediately using I'm keeping here too. So all of these are ones I have to dry seal them with my hand pump and my lid. I'll show you. See, I put these lids on there, and then I connect this hand pump and pump it. I have that on some of my older videos if you want to see how I do that with my herbs. I will try to remember to put a link to that video where I show how to do that. Do you remember in the scriptures that parable, excuse me, where Jesus talks about he gives the talents, which was a type of money, to his servants? He gave 1 to one, 2 to another, I think 5 to another, and the one that had 5 doubled it, and the one that had 2 used it and was blessed, but the one that only had 1 buried it in the ground and saved it, But when the master came back, he took that away from that one that just buried it in the ground and didn't use it. Well, sometimes I was thinking, I was cleaning out those herbs that I don't use that much and stuff. Sometimes in our lives, God does that too. I think he may clear out things in our lives. And so if you want something, I guess, better use it. We need to be using it for the Lord, using our abilities for the Lord, or whatever we have for the Lord. I don't have very much. Lord knows I don't have much, but this channel really, and I'm trying to use it for the Lord too, and to help people with learning about herbs and vegetables and things, because it's so important for our health, especially the day and age that we live in. There's a little bumblebee on the other side there. There he is. Anyway, when I talk to you all, I always search myself and try to apply it to myself as well. I'm not just preaching to be preaching words in the air. These are things that cross my mind, and I just think, well, I'll share it with y'all. But yeah, that was the thought that crossed my mind on that, especially as I was cleaning out herbs that I didn't use, compacting from different jars into one jar, and all of that kind of stuff. That, I don't know, that scripture, those thoughts just came to my mind, and I wanted to share it with you. That's my hootenanny. Anyway, I had done a video earlier on it, and those that I got the little live plants, and I lost some of them because it was so hot by the time the plants got here. Look, it's trying to bloom. It is blooming. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Huh. But that one made it. I'm going to take this weed out. That is really neat. This is an awesome, awesome herb. I use the tincture of it. It is very antiviral. So I use it with my licorice root glycerin tincture I made. And I use some other tinctures too. I kind of vary. I go from one to the other. My Chinese skullcap one I'm using quite a bit because not only is Chinese skullcap antiviral, but it also helps with the heart problems that I have with the where it gets out of rhythm. So I can't remember if it was. Seems like I can't remember what the doctor called it. I'm thinking I should probably get some string and tie up that pomegranate between those stakes. I'd originally put the stakes in there to keep the cats out from digging in there, but I may just tie a string around that, especially when we go to move it. I hope I find someone to move it. Yeah. Oh, we're waiting for a part for the hitch. They had to have a special kind of hitch because it's very steep and a sharp corner they have to turn. And I think that's why. I don't know. Anyway, all I know is I've got a couple people helping me with the hitch. And really awesome, couple of really awesome guys. And wonderful Christians. And they're trying to make something to work to get this to work because I didn't have all the parts to the pulling for it. It had been fairly close by when I got it, so we didn't put all the hookups that we should have when we brought it here. But anyway, to go where I'm going, I have to have the right hookup, so we're waiting for a part for that. Oh, look at my Heliocristheum. I am going to take that's in a smaller pot. I can lift that one. Might be heavy even for me, but I can lift it. I'm excited about it. I think they're beautiful. Look at my lamb's quarter. I've been picking the dickens out of that. I've been eating it, been feeding it to my chickens. It's okay. It's just Mama out here talking in the garden. She wonders who I'm talking to. She thinks I'm talking to someone else, I guess. I'm just dog sitting the golden retriever, and she has been gone for a few weeks, but they just brought her back this morning for me to babysit over the weekend, and then I guess she'll be gone permanently after that, but so will I pretty soon. So anyway, I'm going to say goodbye and just wanted to touch a few bases and a thought with you all. Keep me in your prayers, and I will catch you all next time.